It's not every day that someone like you far away. When I say I want, I love you. Three chains, we could be
Okay, Cody doing work. 2-4 on my shirt.
Timberwolves leading by 14 on the court for the Celtics. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Porzingis is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Holiday, and it's the point guard. Edwards finds McDaniel. Back to Edwards. Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
And the Timberwolves call timing.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Karl Anthony Towns.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
What a way to start the series. If this game is any indication, he's going to be an unstoppable force the next few games. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Porzingis. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert has got 4 rebounds in this game. And slam dunk by Gobert.
If he's operating in pick and roll, because Rudy Gobert is such a big target, hard to guard him.
Now timeout called by Boston. They're down by 16. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Make some noise!
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. Here's White. That one wide left.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Conley gets the bucket.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
White. Another shot. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
And guys, you can go ahead and put game 1 in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win for the Timberwolves.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to to a better field goal percentage.
They're certainly starting the finals off on the right foot, and this will be a comfortable win for them in game one.
Yeah, this was a statement game, and what a time to make it. I'm sure it's going to get tougher for this group, but they won't be able to just run away with the championship. But tonight, they clearly established themselves as the stronger team early in this series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Karl Anthony Towns.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Now here's Conley. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. Rocket 6. Here's Reed. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one with his quickness and length. I'd like to see him do that more often.
At the line for the Celtics.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Alexander Walker. The shot from the low post is good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Rudy, another strong performance for you guys. How good is this team playing right now?
We're playing great, you know. It's all about our defense. You know, when we play defense, when we focus, we communicate, and after we get this stuff on offense.
All right, DA, thanks again. So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
I don't know, one or 2 days. Wait, closing the door, we late. Some models and actors were eating off Michelin plates. Vice out of state.
All right, here we go. Game 2.
Here we go. Redemption.
Oh man.
On the floor. At point guard, Drew Holiday. At the point.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Jaylen Brown in the 2 and the 3. Jason Tatum out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And for the Timberwolves, Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Taking a look at Boston, down 1-0 in this series. How crucial is a win tonight?
How crucial? Extremely crucial. Historically, the odds of coming back from a 2-0 deficit, less than 10%. They have to consider this one a must-win.
So it's Minnesota now. The Celtics making their last shot. To the inside. Back to Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. Brown with some nice D.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim. And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And here are the Timberwolves. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Finally plays with an old school pass first mindset.
Now here's Tatum.
played just over a minute here in the first. Now here's Edwards. Down low. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Gobert's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Outside, Brown takes the three. Minnesota with a rebound.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Now here's Conley. Towns outside. And the three-pointer goes.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
And here's White. Now Holiday. Over Conley. No good off the back of the rim.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Back to Towns. Tatum pulls it in.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Holiday. Boston, no good that time either. Minnesota in the lead. Over Towns. And it's Tatum missing.
Well, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Conley with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And the basket by Gobert.
I just love the ball.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. And Boston calls time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Anderson subbed in for McDaniels. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Drew Holiday. Brown can't hit.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that and missed it. Has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Conley. The rebound, Celtics. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Anderson, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far.
Ha? Hindi. Kanta ka pa. Bakit? Diyan sa cellphone mo. Ano? Sige, wait.
You want to start a game hot? That's the way to do it.
Now here's Brown. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pritchard, the pass to Horford. Brown looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Anderson. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
Here's Edwards. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Now here's Brown. Towns with a rebound.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
From deep three-point land. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Horford inside. Covered by Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Prime time big-time defense from Towns.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Morris comes in for Mike Conley. Cornette's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for White. Cornette with the bucket.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Morris. Reed can't hit. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Morris. Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. Back to Pritchard. Over Morris. Pritchard, no good.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Pass to Reed from behind the arc. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard. And they are landing some haymakers now.
And so it's Minnesota in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort, defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Monte Morris. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
Well, don't let his position as a point guard fool you now. Holiday can flush it with ease.
To the paint. It's tipped. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. There's the 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Here's Alexander Walker. No made baskets yet. Towns for 3. Here's Gobert. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Jaylen Brown. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Boston. They trail by 16. And the Celtics call time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Some of the most impressive shooters in the game. Here are the guys who have been hitting with consistency from outside the arc. Naz Reid is second. Karl Anthony Towns fourth.
These guys have delivered from beyond the arc in a big way here in the postseason. Stepping up and embracing the spotlight.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Tell you what, that's impressive strength there from Tatum. You got to respect that. Even when you try to wrap him up, he finds a way to score.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And out of bounds, the Celtics will take it. White with it. He's scoreless. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
How about that effort from White? Total focus on the rack.
Now here's Morris. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And here's Holiday. Outside Tatum. Here's Hauser. And they recover it. Porzingis misses.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot. And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint. He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Holiday. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Play into a straight. Gobert inside.
His size, Gobert can make this look really easy. It's almost unfair.
The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one's on Monte Morris. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. Horford comes in for Hauser. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I know Rudy's team is loving this, seeing him in full attack mode offensively. A sight to behold.
And the Celtics call time here.
It looks now like he's in a lot of pain. They call timeout, and the trainer's going to have a chance to check him out.
Pritchard's checked in for Boston. From 7 feet. Oh, and Reed with a block.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Gobert with the 7-footer. And another basket for Minnesota.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
1:35 left to play in the first half of basketball. Tatum from long range. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards looking for an opening. Pass to Anderson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there. Just telling you, no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Tillman's checked in for Boston. Jaylen Brown comes in for White. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Brown. It's deflected. .54 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Conley to the left wing. Stripped it away. Here's Pritchard. He drops it from range. Pritchard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Back to Gobert. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. There's Tatum with the 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Tatum's got 8.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Here's Alexander Walker. Rejected by Brown.
And that's all about anticipation. Jaylen Brown, high IQ defensively.
He got it up. And no good. Trying to get that that one to fall. And so it's Rudy Gobert making things happen for the Timberwolves.
Your Timberwolves.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, for the Timberwolves, they came in playing with a purpose, even though it's early in this championship. And that's all.
And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the floor for Boston. White and Brown with the 2 and the 3. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Holiday in at the point guard.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
Conley against Tatum. Anderson, 2 points. That one goes. Anderson's got his second bucket of the night.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
Here's White. White coming through.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. At one point, they led by 16. And that one's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts, and he has the skill.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to McDaniels. Brown with the steal. And here's White. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Anderson. Tatum, good. Tatum's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
And Minnesota calls time here.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Typically, there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Hauser, he's checked in for Brown. Outside Edwards. It's stolen by Tatum. Oh, they get a hand on it. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Towns passes to McDaniels. Another shot. Hauser grabs the board.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
11 feet out. Porzingis misses.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense versus good defense.
And stolen by Holiday. Puts up a 3. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. And he'll head to the line. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And the Celtics making a change here. Cornette's checked in. And he nails the third.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Holiday against Morris. Reed for 3. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 4 assists in the game.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Pritchard's checked in for Boston. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. White against Edwards. White pass to Hauser. Back to White. Ooh, here's White on the drive. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. Naz Reid, #1, in the 3rd spot. Rudy Gobert.
They've been both taking great shots. That's the efficiency you want in the postseason.
The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Shot is good by Edwards.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Pass to White. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Minnesota has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And Edwards, here we go. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. Minnesota, Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. The Celtics also with a sub. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for White. Releases, and the basket by Towns. Towns has got 10 points.
Entering the league already with a good jump shot, Towns has improved his leg strength. That gives him even more consistency on that J of his.
Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. He's got 12.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Goes back up. Cornette. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Puts up a deep 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And Boston calls time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Tatum, he's checked in for Hauser. Pass to Brown. Boston again missing.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Inside. There's the steal. Towns against Tatum. They need this. Tatum knocks it down. He's locked in right now.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
To the inside. And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be. Reminded us there with that thunderous slam.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Timberwolves foul. Alexander Walker. First personal foul.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Pritchard, the pass to Cornette.
Not many ways to avoid Gobert when he's on you. I mean, that's what makes him so tough.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Personal foul.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency is, you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
A nice shot by Morris.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 18. And we'll be back with you shortly.
30 seconds.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. It's an 18-point game. McDaniels and Towns headed to forward slots. Mike Conley out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the Timberwolves 5. The Celtics shooting only 31% in the game. Pass to Porzingis. Over Gobert. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
You know, one of the things I love about Porzingis' game, he's really a terrific catch-and-shoot guy, especially for a 7-footer.
Towns outside. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
A well-coordinated play there. I mean, Towns rolls off at the right time. So important. The timing of that roll. It shows good finishing on the move.
On the wing, Tatum. The 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. Conley looking for an opening. That's tipped. Brown with it. He's picked up by Conley. Drive by Brown. Oh, look at Brown fighting through contact.
And Brown is quite aggressive. I mean, a masterful penetrator. He can take it to defenders when he drives.
And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Here's Holiday. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They led by as many as 18. On the wing, Alexander Walker to the middle. Here's McDaniels. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. Here's Gobert. The shot no good. Great D that time from Porzingis. Outside Holiday. Outside Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Over Gobert. And Gobert with a block.
So good at finding these shots. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
McDaniels, that's good. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
Yeah, they brought the sandpaper edge to their attack, really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys.
The Celtics have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. And Brown with the stuff.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Holiday.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Yeah, this is something he will remember forever. These types of performances in the playoffs are what define a player's legacy. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. BA?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Brown. And it's good from the elbow.
Gorgeous looking jumper from Brown. The more attempts he gets from there, the better his jump shot becomes.
Now Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Conley against Holiday. Conley passes to Reed. Over Tatum.
Yeah, with his length and athleticism, Tatum has the tools to be a lockdown defender.
And Holiday powers it home.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Edwards. Back to Daniels. Jacks up a three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Game 2 of the NBA Finals has been decided. Now the teams will be switching venues. But boy, what an important win for the Timberwolves.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the NBA Finals. Once they close this win out, they'll be sitting on a tidy 2-0 series lead.
And obviously, that's the perfect position to be in. They don't need to do anything differently in the next couple of games. If they just continue to play their brand of basketball and don't let anything distract them, they'll be lifting that trophy in a few days.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Rudy Gobert.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
Back to Daniels. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Brown. And that one hits the back iron. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Celtics. They trail by 14.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The shot misses. Gobert up top. Right side McDaniels. Shoots over Tatum. McDaniels, that's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2 games to none now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Rudy.
Allie, thank you as always. That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
Ah.